It works. Yes. Looking at the time, it's coming down. So maybe you were right, Brian, a few minutes ago. You were estimating that they were going to bring the breakaway back and hit the extended circuit with our race leaders at the front. You may be right by that. Good call out, good analysis. Good ride here by 145 from Uganda. Shaw is holding on to this peloton and doing well. Absolutely fantastic. Just like that anybody on this, the product, if we may say, or someone who went to the UCI World Cycling Center in Aigle, Switzerland, to acquire some skills, some training, some coaching. And Danielle Campbell also has been through that route. So the World Cycling Center putting some athletes on the big stage here at the World Championships. The lead for our breakaway artist is at 2:08, and looks like Thailand has thrown the towel in here today, Brian.
Punya Thailand Lero Akaba Awe Asoso Gendogero Ntabwo byoroshye rero ibirometero n'ijana na 39 basigaje ngabo rero abanyakigali soro kusekera amashuri mariza bayari radio Eric Manizabayo waduhaye ibyishimo byose yari afite, waduhaye imbaraga zose yari afite, rero nawe akaba time limit imufashe y'iminota 15 ntakatangize rero kuko bitwemereye kare, yaduhaye imbaraga zose yari afite. Siwe gusa kandi n'uyu munyamegizike ariwe David Reyes.
That's interesting. Paul has lost one of his two teammates, and there he is right next to Diego Gasol, Egan Lebanon, and Daniel Berlay. Holdage is up there now, and for the first time, if you look to the left-hand side of the screen, David got out. Tom Pidcock is moved into the front of this race. It's the first time we've seen legs. Definitely not like a rider that's bringing some heat almost up to his leader. Much more of a case of surviving at this lap. But a lot of Aussies at the front anyway. That's not going to preoccupy their plan today. Stretched out here is about 136.8 kilometers, so San Francisco can set the kilometer out. Dropping also from the United States of America is Luke Lamberti. So Lamberti popped here. And the camera shot just as they go by. A Stars and Stripe. Lamberti gets his moment to shine here. 2:06, 2 minutes 6 d'avance, and the cramps are starting. We've seen a few riders. We had that a few minutes ago. Garcia was struggling. We had Canal earlier on, just really rubbing the quads, and now we saw there in the breakaway Fabio Kristen Kagera National Park with some interested spectators today.
And he promised me that when you come back to Rwanda, that is on the list.
Oh yeah, definitely, and already talking with a few friends about a bike packing trip on maybe next year. We're already planning something like that, bring our bikes and visit the country on the ground, near the people, near the animals, near the forest, the jungles, the savannah, and enjoy it. Enjoy every moment.
3 hours and almost 10 minutes of racing. Bamaze gukoresha amasaha 3 bari ku igare n'iminota hafi 10 kubura amasegonda make cyane. Dukomeza gushimira rero performance by UCI World Championships. Binyuze nimugoroba nyuma neza y'umuhango wo gutanga ibihembo, ahita hakurikiraho igitaramo cyo gusoza 2025 UCI World Championship. Tunatumira na Bwiza ndetse na Chris Easy DJ ahari muze kugira rero muze kwegera hafi kwinjira n'ubuntu bisanzwe muri fan zone, muze kwegera hafi dutaramane dusoze shampiyona n'imbaraga nyinshi n'umunezero. Turarya show turashimira byimazeyo guverinoma y'u Rwanda yakoranye n'inzego zose kugira ngo iyi shampiyona y'isi igende neza, yaba minisiteri ya siporo ndetse umujyi wa Kigali n'abandi benshi cyane ntarondora. Nk'uko bavuga ngo it takes a village to raise a child. Ni nako rero guverinoma y'u Rwanda yakoranye n'inzego zose kugira ngo shampiyona igende neza, kandi nk'uko mubibona imwe muri nziza zabayeho mu mateka ya shampiyona, nk'uko yaba abayobozi yaba abakinnyi yaba abafana ndetse n'abandi bose bareba iyi shampiyona y'isi bakomeje kugenda bivuga, yaba ku mbuga nkoranyambaga, mu makuru n'ibindi byinshi bitandukanye. Turashimira rero Ferwacy, federasiyo y'umukino w'amagare mu Rwanda ndetse na Visit Rwanda. Abo bose rero batatu mvuze akaba ari host partners barimo the government of Rwanda, Ferwacy, the Rwanda Cycling Federation and Visit Rwanda. Mu kanya rero turakina abakinnyi barindwi peloton. Nk'uko nabibabwiye rero ntabwo ishaka yuko iyi lapu iberekeza mu rugendo ruri extend cyangwa se rurambuye ruri bageze Norvège, bagenda bonyine uko ari barindwi, kuko hari iminota hafi 3 bagenda bayikuramo, bigeze mu munota 1 n'amasegonda 43. Barimo kugenda rero bagabanya ibihe kugira ngo niba sesekara ahangaha baze kujyana muri rwa rugendo rwerekeza Norvège bari kumwe, kuko basize byaba ari ikibazo cyane. Kubonera umukino wa Venezuela laps zimaze kuba 8 rero bakoze. Bibutsa ko mu gihe basesekara niba baje rero nabo baje bakomera amashyi rero tuye between the chest and the peloton. 136 in consists, and as you mentioned earlier on, it looks like the peloton is running in your field as you into that extended some odd kilometers. Looks like it's going to be done for him today. Representative Columnist the last
As we saw going through the line, slightly accelerated and has gained a few seconds up on the field. Not much, but he is still moving forward as we said. So we have started this extension to the circuit, and it's going to be outside of the known one. We're going to go towards the Spectator to Kigali Golf. Then we, instead of turning back towards here, we're going to hit completing here today. I think that'll be it for S2M. So yeah, they're going to aim towards Côte de Péage. It is 1.8 kilometers in length, elevation gain 160 meters, average gradient at 5.9, maximum gradient at 9%. There is a bit of a kicker towards the 1.5 kilometer mark of 1.8. And from there, we are going towards the climb of the day in length and also height. It is aiming to the summit of It is 6 kilometers almost in length, 405 meters. An average of 6.9, but to catch this, the final 900 meters start with a 22% gradient before they crest at the top of the hill. Once again, luckily that is pavement on both Côte de Péage and Kigali. Then things get really interesting because we're going to hit one of these staples of the Tour of Rwanda. We are aiming for the very cobblestones of Ville de Kigali, and we already have thousands of spectators out there watching and getting ready. It's 400 meters long. It's only 49 meters of elevation gain, but it averages at 11% with the kicker at 15, right down smack in the middle. And then the riders will come back down off that into the Côte de Kimihurura and then back on the circuit with 91 point, just 90 kilometers. That's about 90 kilometers back into these last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 laps around the circuit here to complete 267.5 kilometers of the elite men's race on the UCI Road World Championships beginning 2025. Well, the sun is back after a bit of rain, and the spectators just getting more and more numerous here at the fan zone. Riders there. Swiss trying to get around. They want to go try to block maybe the progression towards Mauro Schmidt, who's broken off, and trying to get back into that group is Jean-Paul Gigap. And the French revelation during the Tour de France. And Antonio Morgado now is struggling at the back in the caravan. What is happening here? Looks like we have trying to survive, I should say. We've got Sia and Christian because it looks like Bernard and Racing have made a move, and actually Oliveira too. So 3 riders have dropped. Bernard and Racing and Oliveira are the lead group now. They have 10 seconds up on the remaining riders that used to be in the break. So movement already. You can see them.
There is no connection.
Turaza tumwe na DJ Irahero mu gihe mwaka gutanga ibihembo uriwe usojwe twakira DJ Irahero nyuma twakira n'abahanzi bakomeye nka Bwiza ndetse na Chris Easy igitaramo gisoza shampiyona y'isiganwa mu Rwanda yagenze neza, buri wese abigize umurori ndetse namwe bafana mwabonetse imihanda yose bakaza ahangaha kuri KCC. Nta bundi buryo rero twagombaga gusozanya iri siganwa tutari kumwe namwe, muze kujya kure rero tuze gutaramana imbaraga nyinshi n'abahanzi batandukanye harimo Bwiza ndetse na Chris. Uko izuba rikomeza kwiyongera, uko ubushyuhe bukomeza kuba bwinshi, bukomeza kwibuka ku mazi, kubera yuko tudashaka kubona umuntu witurasi kubera kubura amazi mu mubiri, kandi Inyange Industries ihari. Whatever the moment, always Inyange.
Racing on the climb to Côte Kigali Golf. He's the first rider of this new breakaway to lose ground. They dropped 3 riders earlier on, and now it is down to Oliveira, Bernard and Fontaga, and they got Garcia, Christian Merhofer racing now. 31 seconds, it's back to the guys that they dropped on 39 back to the peloton.
How are you? How are you? Can I ask you a question? Some questions?
Yes.
Okay. My name is Ayla. My name is Ayla. What about your name?
Shalom.
Shalom. Okay. How do you feel about this event?
Good and fine.
Good.
Very nice.
Okay. Okay. Do you have where do you come? Do you love Rwanda?
Yes, very much.
Very much. Okay. Okay.
We're very sad about this.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
reka mbibutse yuko
Wiriwe.
abakinnyi bari kugaruka
Umeze neza. Wansubije mbabarira. Okay. Where?
mu bice bya
Where?
Nyabugogo ahari abafana ibihumbi n'ibihumbi bategereje.
Umeze neza. Umeze ni Ayla. Wowe izina ryawe ni irihe? Okay. Ni ikintu biki nyine uri kumva muri ino biragushimishije cyangwa ntabwo bigushimishije? Ukunda u Rwanda? Cyane tugomba kurukorera. Sawa urakoze. Okay, where are you? Urakoze. Where are you come from?
They have lost complete contact now
Okay.
with the peloton.
Where I come
Almost
from?
insulting when you see
Here.
these guys suffering.
Okay.
Can you see
Hi.
some of the Aussies giggling and smiling?
Hi. Umeze neza. Wamvugishe mbabarira. Umeze neza. Uri kumva wishimye? My name is Ayla. Wowe witwa nde? Aline. Hano se bino bintu wabifashemo gute? Ni byiza cyane. Ese ukunda u Rwanda?
Yego, nkunda u Rwanda cyane.
Cyane. Ku buryo yanarwitangira. Urakoze cyane.
so nabwo rero urugendo bagiye gukoresha
Mana yanjye nazo ndakoresha de none.
aho kugira ngo bakate baza ku mapave Kimihurura iyo twabonye bamugezeho inshuro zirenga icyenda zigera kuri
Mumeze neza.
bari gukomeze berekeza inzira yo
Gusa twababaza utubazo dukeya.
bagere muri
Hari ikibazo? Babarira basi nsubiza.
uburyo werekeza Nyabugogo
Okay. Nyine izina ryanjye nitwa Ayla. Wese witwa
polisi nibagera Nyabugogo
ese uri kubona gute kino kirori nyine uri kubona
kaburimbo cyangwa se umuhanda
wabyishimiye? Ese ukunda u Rwanda
nibagera Nyabugogo barakomeza bazamuka
cyane ku buryo yanarwitangira? Ushobora koze none
igihugu cyabyaye
ndasa n'umuforonteri
niyo najya n'ahandi ntabwo nakumva ko ntekanye mu mutima.
ni ukuri wakoze cyane.
nibagera kwa mutwe rero barazamuka bakateye ibumoso bwabo berekeza n'ahandi mu mujyi baza kumanikira ahangaha bazikandida bagize bongere bagera ahangaha nibagera ahangaha barongera
ngabo ngwino.
esheshatu mubona ziri kuri izi izo ziri muri izi rero dore ngaba rero mubona
Hi, how are you? Can I ask you some small questions? You can ask me. Okay, my name is Ayla. What about your name?
Analyst.
Okay. How do you feel to this performance?
What you say?
Oh, okay. How do they feel on this competition?
Thank you, but
Yeah.
very good.
Very good.
Yes,
You
yes.
love Uganda.
Yes, yes, very good.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Some people very nice.
Yeah. Bye. Okay.
Ini dia ngomong nawe umela sitenda usoro kwenye nawe
Ako bobo ya chiboji. Omega. Hachi bobo. Bobo ni wazi. Mungu unaleta amafaranga kuri China mbwije. Narimo koresheje.
barimo kumanuka rero
None.
yes ngabo rero abakinnyi batatu bari imbere bageze kuri soko kandi bazamuka berekeza kuri hopwe yo mu urugendo rwa baveza kimwe babona urugendo gatoya baraza kugaruka bakora laps zindi esheshatu uwo mukinnyi wa Denmark ariwe Andres Odalvira ariwe n'Umufaransa kandi Bernard Julier ngiyo rero imihanda ya Kigali bategereje ya Mount Kigali aho bari buzamukire bavuye neza kwa aho bita Norvège baze kumanuka kandi akunze gusorezwa rero Tour du Rwanda ngiyo rero Kigali bategereje ngiyo Pele Stadium ukanya rero twese dutegereje kureba amashusho ya Nyabugogo abafana ibihumbi n'ibihumbi bategereje kwakira ibihangange mu mukino w'amagare harimo Remco harimo Pogacar harimo Primoz Roglic harimo kandi abanyaritire batwaye Tour du Rwanda banazwa mu Rwanda aribo Disfazion na Daniel Murebani Melawi Kudus harimo kandi umwongereza Joseph Gagnon bose rero abakinnyi batwaye Tour du Rwanda polisi y'igihugu kwandika umutekano y'abafana imbere basigaye igihugu kiri inyuma amanota y'amasegonda 58 Kigali
Sans cesse un peu kilomètres avec la reprise de 4 des bornes de l'échappée initiale. Au devant, la foule qui s'avance vers le Mont Kigali on our way to Mont Kigali. The crowd's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Look at that. Look at that, Ryan. Wow.
Nyamugongo yakira shampiyona y'isi y'amagare. Iyo Nyamugongo yakira shampiyona y'isi y'amagare. Ku nshuro ya mbere ari nayo yonyine. Abafana b'amagare ba Nyamugongo bakunda igare kweli. Niyo yonyine bazanyuramo rero inshuro yonyine bazanyuramo rero. Bareba igare murabona ko abafana baje n'ibihumbi n'ibihumbi. Kilometers na 15 zo zisigaye zonyine 115 kilometers to go.
Let's get. One time. 1, 2, 3, let's go!
This is Kigali. This is the home of cycling. Iyo rero yamushina ababwira ati reba tiwabonye ibintu biranga tibirashyushye wamubonye umufana we Suisse abwiye mugenzi we ati reba umufana uri ahangaha. This is Kigali, the home of cycling. Ready?
Yeah, well, you saw Jan Christian there, the Swiss rider, tap on the shoulder of his teammate and says, "Do you see this? Not me." That's just incredible. It's only going to get better. Thousands and thousands of souls lining the area here as we look into the beauty of the Volcanoes National Park. No trip for the athletes there today, but I'm sure we'll come back to visit. 112 kilometers to go. We are moving towards Mont Kigali. Still more and more spectators here today, enjoying the performances of Foldager, Bernard, and Oliveira. 2 minutes 7, it has not moved. Ça n'a pas bougé d'écart. The split has not moved.
Abantu muri fan zone mwibutse kujya kunywa amazi ku Nyange cyangwa izuba ni ryinshi bene data rwose twaza ko mugito hasi yabuze amazi mu mubiri. Mujye kunywa amazi. Stay hydrated. Please drink water. That is Marco Schmidt of Switzerland. Uyu rero umunya-Eritrea Tesfazion Nathaniel wanatwaye Tour du Rwanda yaragize ibibazo cy'imirire ariko bakabahita bamufasha guhorera umuhanda werekeza Musanze na Rubavu barawurika rero berekeza imbere gato cyane.
Where is the giant screen?
As we move towards the climb that continues now taking the road as we see Belgians there, Great Britain is there. The first time that they've made a move, and so is Colombia, Latvia. No definite move by any of our league teams as we have 109.7 kilometers to go. That's having a chit chat with one of the Belgians here. Once again, 570. Counting down, you can see is the elevation still to be acquired here. Some of the members of the French team will set up, some of them down. Any viewpoint is good today.
kilometero 5 zirenga rero nizo bagiye kuzamuka umuhanda rero wa Kigali ariko baturutse kuri bazamuka iyo kigali cyose muri Nyabugogo ubwo rero umuhanda bari buzamukemo ibumoso baruriba bazamuka ibirometero 5 birenga rero berekeza no benshi mbere cyo bazamuke bajya bareba cyubwiraga ahantu abakinnyi bajya basoreza itampe mu Kigali baturutse no mu bejo bazamuka bameze nabi cyane.
And you can see Venetian is pulled off because now we are going to go into another part of this race. The acceleration has started on the climb, and already some of the unfolding strategies are to happen here. As we saw, new colors after Venetian has been working at the front for so long. Nice to get away from the breakaway. Back to what's happening in the main peloton is that the action definitely not happening here. It's happening behind. From the guys that opened up New Jersey, I've seen that fully with the spectators cheering them on. So team crew bring us back to the peloton. A lot of movement happening there. We may even see some riders trying to make a jump, and now he did his work today. He drove the pace for the longest time, and a little cool drink, and he'll head back to the hotel.
Reducing seconds by second, and I'm pretty sure that at the end of this mountain it will be
Probably, as there was the first acceleration as they took off. Already, you can see some of the top athletes are up there. We have Pogacar, we saw Remco Evenepoel, Pitcock was there also. And let's see if Valentin Madouas was also in the mix. So we go back to the front. 1:42 is the lead for these three men. 1:42 il avance pour ces messieurs. Sharing a cool shower are the Brit and the Aussie. And right there, they've done what they hoped to do, or at least did their part. And we saw fading there Chris Hamilton. And it looks like this is getting a bit too hot for William. So Vinny saying ciao ciao to the guys here, not able to follow this. I think honestly this is a bit too much climbing for William Guillemay, I should say. And he is enjoying now the cheers of the spectators, thousands lining the roads here on Kigali. Kilometers, 108 kilometers for the lead. And the elevation is reduced to 4 kilometers. There we go. More athletes finishing. Was that Novak, I think? Earlier on, was getting a bit annoyed with another rider. Actually, it turns out it was one of his teammates, the Aussie. And piece was made. Chuckle about that. 124. Well, they've lost 20 seconds here.
abo ni abakinnyi rero bageze Norvège rero mu gasantere ka Norvège bakaba bagiye kugenda ibindi birometero rero berekeza kuri Mont Kigali. ngabo rero abakinnyi b'abataliyani bigaragara ko byabagoye.
So Fortunato and Sobrero. Sobrero looks like they've hit the limits of their capacities here on this long 267.5 kilometer World Championship Men's Elite Road Race. You can see just how fast the elevation there is dropping as they complete what they have to do. As they move now to the right-hand side of the road.
Arabibaza ngo bara ni Norvège hariya. Kigali rero ikomeza kugenda itaka inyubako nziza cyane.
And Bernard now pedal off into the sunset as Ivo Oliveira not able to follow now. So they were 7, 6, 4, 3, and now 2 in the lead with 106.2 kilometers to go. The pack right there behind. Familiar faces aiming towards the win today. Now it's Foldaga who's struggling to keep pace with Bernard. Interesting. So we're going to have a solo rider soon. Whoa, look at that. Look at that crowd. Wow. Oh. Watch out. We have some movement here. Is anybody going to react? We are 105.9 kilometers from the finish line, and already some movement here, but it looks like they're going to sit back down, and Foldaga is out. But let's go back to the front. Let's see what's happening at the front of the peloton. That's what's interesting us. And see, has anybody been able to get away? We saw the Mexican taking off there. There's 2 left. Del Toro is there, still in the race. So it will come back as Del Toro was sitting about 5th or 6th wheel, no reaction. They're hoping for maybe a bit of help. The children enjoying the show up on Mont Kigali today. Gacha, Remco Evenpol, Isaac Del Toro. Let's see if we can see anywhere in there. I think there's a Red Bull helmet not too far behind Carapaz, but no, it's not in there. There is Jai Hindi. Gilles Bernard is on his own now. He is seul au devant. And the final meters is 5.9 or almost 5,900 meters to the top of the elevation here on Mount Kigali. There's 1.5 kilometers to go, or 1,525 meters to go to the top. Just the longest climb on the men's race. There comes Ben Healy on the right-hand side of your screen. And now, having done his job, is Gala Grima from Slovenia. Thousands and thousands and thousands of people were there. Ron Mason is saying, but they can swallow those words. The proof is in the pudding. There you are. Something has done. Spectator now is starting to drop off. 770 meters from the top of the line. Spectator trying to claw his way back here. Stay in the mix. Is good to watch the UCI World Championships in 2025. Julien Bernard is soaking it in as he is the sole leader right now. Matej Moric. So we have one of the Slovenians making a move. This is a man who has a big motor, a big engine to go far and long. Is he going to just have the job of reeling in Bernard here? We shall see. That job with a few lieutenants here. Schmidt and company trying to get around for Switzerland. Look at the size of the group. Look at the size of this group. They are fading. There cannot be more than 50 riders in that group now. Out of what's going to be started this morning, 164. Uman was our only non-starter. So from this, oh, here we go. Pogacar, Remco Evenepoel. Things are starting to heat up. Juan Ayuso is there also. A mere few meters up on the group, but already the big guns are off the front. They are moving. Pogacar sat down on his wheel. Ayuso getting some help now will be Remco Evenepoel. 28 seconds to the gap in the front to Julien Bernard, but it's not going to matter anymore. The crowd there welcoming the kings of the mountain right now. Pogacar, Ayuso, and oh, watch out, Remco Evenepoel is dropped. Remco Evenepoel has been dropped. Jan Christian, Remco not able to follow. Here comes the Del Toro. Del Toro is going. Paul Sexas now trying to jump on his wheel. Is Jai Hindley. And now Pogacar. Following is Ayuso. Fireworks are starting early on Mount Kigali. They'll say goodbye to Julien Bernard. But look here, no sign of Peacock, no sign of Remco Evenepoel. Here goes trying to get through is Ben Healy, but there's no space to go. And the climb, elevation not being the friend of Remco Evenepoel today. world champion Tadej Pogacar, and look at the lead they've got. The battle has started between Tadej Pogacar and Juan Ayuso. And now the French trying to claw back, getting Benoit up to position. Can they do it? Here comes the Swiss, and Ferenco, dreams are disappearing today. Three-time world champion, gold medalist at both events at the Olympics last year. Something's bothering him with the saddle here. Getting around him even right now is Michael Starr. This was the battle we were expecting. Like a condor flying a vulture down this mountain. Time to feed him it. Who's coming back here? Is Del Toro. Del Toro, the Mexican. Pogacar looks over his shoulder. Who do we have in the background? Once again, one factor missing. We have not seen him all day. Here's Pidcock. And we know technically descent is his thing, or are his thing, I should say. So, Kigami has become a factor here in the elite men's race. Del Toro comes around. Del Toro is going to join. It's going to be a trio of kings here. So there we go. They were three. Ayuso, Del Toro, Pogacar, pour l'élite avec 100 km/h. 100 kilometers to go. Look at the Mexican fly, just like the eagle on his nation's flag. He is motoring, falling down that hill. Well, and as Brian is saying here, look at Del Toro go. Or is this? Wait a second. Oh, okay, this is behind. Wait a minute. So we've gone back. So this should be shot there. Another man who has won the Olympics. And they're all back together. So, Brian, it looks like we're going to hit the Muro de Kigani now. 400 meters, very steep and short.
Rero abakinnyi batatu bayoboye mu kanya gato bagiye kugera kuri Muro de Kigali kwa mutwe. Abo nabo ni Pogacar, harimo Ayuso, Yuan Umunya-Espagne ndetse n'Umunya-Mexique, Del Toro, Romero, Isaac. Bakaba rero mu kanya gato bagiye kuzamuka kuri Muro de Kigali kwa mutwe. Bigaragara ko umukinnyi w'umubiri
looking like a tour right now. And Ayuso Del Toro is in a fantastic state right now. Hurting profusely are Pogacar and Ayuso. Carapaz trying to drive the pace, trying to get out way back, even in the, he's behind Evenepoel is Tom Pidcock. So they are 36 seconds, and Ayuso has popped. Ayuso has blown here on the Muro de Kigali.
Iyo Muro de Kigali kwa mutwe Nyamirambo. Ubona ni Del Toro Umunya-Mexique ndetse na Pogacar Umunya-Slovenia. N'abakinnyi babiri bagiye kurangiza neza kuri Muro de Kigali.
Getting
got rid of one of the big names in Juan Ayuso, but there is still 99 kilometers to go and 6 trips around the Kigali Center here. So this is far from over, but Pogacar and Del Toro have left a mark in the psyche of their adversaries here with 100 kilometers to go. Et là, attention, Del Toro et Pogacar ont définitivement laissé une marque dans l'imaginaire de leurs rivaux. Ça ne sera pas facile. Here comes Pitcock trying to get around. A great performance here by the athletes, individual neutral athletes still in this group. Artem Nietzsche. There goes Pitcock. Scoins also, I think, coming through there. Evan pulled way back. Where is Ciccone? I've not seen a sign of him either today. And Ayuso is just going to rejoin Jai Hindley in the group here. Ben Healy is also there. Sexas, Primoz Roglic right behind Paul Sexas here. Evenpool now being dragged by his teammate Luis Vervaeke. And he also has just a few meters up the road in his front. That is a number 14 up there looking over his shoulder is Jan Uterux. 33 seconds for these two men. Amazing moments on this, the most probably difficult course ever in the history of the World Championships in the Elite Men's Race. Isaac Del Toro from Mexico. With the bars that have the cafes in Mexico right now. And Tadej Pogacar, you can see right near the front, checking on his computer there, making sure he's on par, not overdoing it. But he must feel very comfortable to see Ayuso gone from the group. And he knows now that he can fight with the young Mexican here. And now, this is what the French are hoping for, to garner some strength up at the front here. Now Silakov, Sexas, Roglic is going to take a breather. Their work is done for the time being. They brought Pogacar to the front. It looked like at one point the Swiss were also trying to bring somebody up there, but it backfired a little bit. The Italians looking for some help, and there is Ciccone. I saw properly, this very short view. So two of them have moved in front and said, okay, Remco, let's go, get on the bus. We are stepping on the accelerator. We're getting back into the mix here. But they have almost a minute to reclaim. Amazing racing here today. Just what we were hoping for, and it has unfolded. On the climb of Mont Kigali, and the final nail in Ayuso's coffin for now was the real Mont Kigali. You called it, Brad. Good analysis of the race there.
Bolero Pogi, go Pogacar ndetse na Del Toro wayoboye rero amasegonda mirongo ine na rimwe. Kino gikundi murimo kubona nonaha kirimo imya Denmark nimero 23 Naudi Matthias amasegonda kandi 55 basigaye igikundi kirimo Remco. Mukanya rero bagiye gusesekara ngaha banyura rwa rugendo twababwiye. Ngaba bafana rero, ngaba bafana babategereje imihanda n'imihanda. Mukanya bana bari kuri amapave rero ya Kimihurura. Mukanya gato rero bagiye gusesekara ku mapave ya Kimihurura. Twongeye tubakire ahangaha bakore laps esheshatu.
And this we saw a second ago was chase number 1, now chase number 2.
Hence group 3 on the road. The Remco Evenepoel group is sitting at 1 minute. And here is a visual coming around the huge roundabout here. And there's still some hesitation in this second chase. So, chase number 1, we were told, is Roglic, Utebrooks, Schkelmoos, Ciccone, Bernal, Sexas, Sivakov, Mollema, Hindley, Ayuso, Hirschi, Leknesund, Zvestad, Tejada, Carapaz, and Healy. They are at 48 seconds. This is it driving right there. And then chase 2, Evenepoel, Hermans, Vervac, Honoré, Frigo, Masnada, Girofoli, Pitcock, Arensman, Matthew, Storer, Vine, Vermac, Cagnal, Eladio, Gember, Xavier, and Nietzsche.
And now, here comes Boggy and Del Toro. Ngabo rero bagiye kugera neza neza iruhande rwa Medhill mu kanya gato. bazamuka rero ku mapave baragenda baganira rero umunya Slovenia ndetse n'umunya Mexique. Si wowe wigendere nta kibazo.
So after they've gone through the roundabout of Kigali Center, they are about 6 kilometers before they come through here again. Roglic, Carapaz, Ayuso group. Good to see that Juan Ayuso has been able to stick it to that group there. This is the Evenepoel group at 1 minute. They're only now 10 seconds behind Roglic and Henley's group. Pitcock is also there. We saw for a few seconds. And back to the front we go.
And here comes the paves of Jimmy Hurura. It's Pogacar, it's Del Toro. Kigali muriteguye kwakira Pogacar ndetse na Del Toro. Mukanya gato rero bagiye gusesekara ngaha ubwo tubona imodoka za polisi, ubwo tubona amamoto bivuze yuko bagiye gutangira laps